Hi, go folks. Hope everybody had a Merry Christmas, getting ready to have a blissful and blessful New Year. Let's get to the bank. We going with my boy Benny, highly requested in the comment section, Dexter's Laboratory. Well, Dexter's Lab is the name of the song, but automatically this takes me back to the old school Dexter's Laboratory track. Let's see if he got a DD in this. Give me the bars, give me the beats. Let's see. Ooh, we got a DD in the video. You know Dexter don't go nowhere without DD. Oh. Alright, let's go. Omelette du fromage. Shout out to Dexter's Laboratory.
Pretty guys, man.
Mikey Joe made this.
No. Okay. Careful dancing with the devil, he might burn your feet. Got my name above the door, you know I earn my key. I don't need a whole pie, I couldn't take a piece. Please don't disturb my peace. I
don't need a whole empire, I only took a piece. Pie, piece, slice of pie. It is called that bar. Let's go
okay. Careful dancing with the devil, he might burn your feet. Got my name above the door, you know I earn my key. I don't need a whole pie, I couldn't take a piece. Please don't disturb my peace or disturb my peace. I'm still running from police while I chase my dreams. Sometimes happiness feel out of reach. You know I wouldn't talk about it unless I have receipts. You know I really gotta practice before I come to preach. You know, it's like nothing weren't handed to me. I guess the pain just felt standard to me. Hustle.
Soft beat, the bass hitting in this. Oof.
You know I really gotta practice before I come to preach. You know, it's like nothing weren't handed to me. I guess the pain just felt standard to me. Hustling for dinner and my clothes became mandatory. Cooking up a madness like Dexter in his laboratory. Let my homie bread, he wouldn't even make a sandwich for me. If you can't relate, I doubt you'd ever understand me fully. Trying to heal these wounds, nobody putting on a bandage for me. Ever lost my feet and I remember who was standing for me. Rent you.
This beat got me just going in for a minute, just a second. I gotta go back and catch the bars because the melody is just clean and nice. Pull up from top. You gotta bring this one back. Betty dropping some jams. Ain't nothing really too crazy to break down, but I like the message. And scientists get behind the lobbies be doing some things.
Pretty guys, man.
Mikey Joe made this.
No. Okay. Careful dancing with the devil, he might burn your feet. Got my name above the door, you know I earn my key. I don't need a whole pie, I couldn't take a piece. Please don't disturb my peace or disturb my peace. I'm still running from police while I chase my dreams. Sometimes happiness feel out of reach. You know I wouldn't talk about it unless I have receipts. You know I really gotta practice before I come to preach. You know, it's like nothing weren't handed to me. I guess the pain just felt standard to me. Hustling for dinner and my clothes became mandatory. Cooking up a madness like Dexter in his laboratory. Let my homie bread, he wouldn't even make a sandwich for me. If you can't relate, I doubt you'd ever understand me fully. Trying to heal these wounds, nobody putting on a bandage for me. Ever lost my feet and I remember who was standing for me. Rent you rent.
Whole way of just nobody there to put a bandage on my wounds for me. It's a bar right there.
Nobody putting on a bandage for me. Ever lost my feet and I remember who was standing for me. Rent due end of the month came up. You know, my mama hated how her son came up. On that corner pushing work until the sun came up. But at least she couldn't say she see her son gave up. I'll be chasing back, that's why I'm always in a hurry. Rarely show no interest if it ain't about no money. Tried to show you love and then your energy went funny. But how am I supposed to beg? That's disgusting. Sully. Revisiting my feelings in a
Ox, bro. I stay telling people, but I can never be one of those dudes. Hustling just deep in me, but like I just raised as a different guess mentality and whatnot. But I never was one of those people who ever wanted to be like, but if I don't have it, even if I ain't working or I can today or tomorrow I may not have it or whatever, but I will forever never go out there and beg somebody for $1 king. I can always find a way, but if I gotta get a towel, a fucking bucket and some joy and go out there and wash one or two neighbor car, but I can figure out a way to put some money in my pocket, bro. Ride or die. Get some way, go put on, sit on the corner. Some way, somehow, I can find a plug or I can find a way to make $1. I will never go out there and be like, hey, bro, bless you, boy, but one this or that or let me put a little something in my pocket. No, boy, that ain't in me at all.
Until the sun came up, but at least she couldn't say she see her son gave up. I be chasing back, that's why I'm always in a hurry. Rarely show no interest if it ain't about no money. Tried to show you love and then your energy went funny. But how am I supposed to beg? That's disgusting. Sully.
I don't really be interested in too much if it ain't attached to, if it ain't making dollars, then bro, it ain't really gonna make sense to me. I stay telling people, but that part of me, that 20-year-old part of me sitting under the tree just bullshit talking about, hey, you watched the game last week Sunday? Sometimes you be for that. You have your time and your moments when you feel like that, but for the most part, like, if you ain't really talking them dollars around me, bro, I really ain't entertaining your conversation.
Energy went funny, but how am I supposed to beg? That's disgusting. Sully. Revisiting my feelings in a cemetery. All these bitches love me, I keep turning them to enemies. I know that I'm toxic, but it's easy blaming Genevieve. Guess that all I do is add disaster to their recipes. Tired of my own shit, I'm working on a better me. And I stop being blind to God blessing me. If it don't disturb my peace, then it ain't stressing me. Hella weed, listening to bangers from the 70s.
I don't knock them blessings no more. If they for me, they for me, babe. I ain't trying to feel guilty about them no more, because at the end of the day, babe, I had to do something to gain this. So at the end of the day, just the same way I don't stop anybody else getting their blessings, when it's time for me to get mine, open arms.
Blessing me. If it don't disturb my peace, then it ain't stressing me. Hella weed, listening to bangers from the 70s.
As long as it don't disturb my inner sanctuary. If it ain't got nothing to do with my bills, my sanctity, my peace of mind, my happiness, my fridge, or any of that, but guess what? I ain't letting it stress me, bro. I really ain't even letting it stress me. The bills and all that even let stress me. They last on my list. I do everything else. They last. Because at the end of the day, you pay your bills to zero. Next month, they could be back up anyway. So at the end of the day, I can let them wait.
I know my own ego is deflatable, but I ain't never met a bitch who weren't replaceable. Never. Man, I need loyalty and they ain't capable. So no.
Never met one that wasn't. Gotta stop for the petty ones. Gotta stop for the petty boss.
But I ain't never met a bitch who.
Wait.
Then they ain't stressing me. Hella weed, listening to bangers from the 70s. I know my own ego is deflatable, but I ain't never met a bitch who weren't replaceable. Never. Man, I need loyalty and they ain't capable.
Just like a t-shirt. I'm sorry to say it like that. A pair of socks. A watch. A chain. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. But realistically, that's why I don't get hung up. You miss them for a while. When you break up, you have your moment. Hey, everything was cool, but at the end of the day, you keep this gravy train rolling, because life ain't gonna stop. So at the end of the day, just like I wear this t-shirt for a couple of days, and after it gets so raggedy and so washed so much times, guess what I gotta do? I gotta replace it. So I hate to say it like that, but it's the realistic shit in life.
But I ain't never met a bitch who weren't replaceable. Never. Man, I need loyalty and they ain't capable. So normally I just fuck and I'm untraceable. Later. White boy, but I'm a black sheep. Still running through these packs like an athlete. It's like 15 pounds on the back seat. Asshole flapping, I just pray, make it back sweet. If you don't, that's a 50 grand L. Too much on my plate, I can't be stressing over girls.
Them 5 GLs, them 50 GLs, they big L's.
Just pray, make it back sweet. If you don't, that's a 50 grand L. Too much on my plate, I can't be stressing over girls. Here stays the ship will be deciding where it sells. Please don't disrespect me, I might steer it into hell. But what are we without ourselves? That's like Keenan without Kel. A gelato with no smell. Feed my brothers in they cells. They G with 4 dogs and giving bell. We just hope it isn't gel, for real. Down in the dirt, I really tell you how the earth tastes. Yuck. Birthdays with the worst days.
I'm so down in the dirt. I'll tell you how this earth tastes. I can tell you what the dirt tastes like. The soil. I can tell you if it's good for you. If it's sweet, if it's tart, if it's salty, if it's spicy.
For real. Down in the dirt, I really tell you how the earth tastes. Yuck. Birthdays with the worst days.
I like the little yuck in the background, a little ad lib.
They met a bitch who didn't fuck me on the first day. Made her legs shake, you would've thought there was an earthquake. Ex had a baby, I'm just happy it weren't mine. I wish her all the best, but I'm still happy it weren't mine. All I do is grind, so my money can't decline. Hack sound for
there's a lot of balances. There's a lot of little yin yangs in this. Like, for instance, we like the one timers, we like the one nighters, you know. But at the same time, we can't really take the one nighters serious. We can't take you all serious, like, because if you give it up on the first night, which in sometimes that's the yin and the yang, because it's like we kind of appreciate the fact that, hey, she valuing her shit to a status point. You wait till the 3rd or the 4th date to give me the entry into that little ting-a-ling-a-ling. And then, but on sometimes on the flip side, yeah, we might be a little, the date might have gone so good to where's, God damn, I gotta go home with blue balls tonight. Shorty was looking fine, fucking everything was going good. And all my things was right. So it's a yin and a yang. But on the realistic side, the real yang that shines, the white part of the yang, not the black, the white part that shines time to whereas me personally, I rather you value yourself that much to kind of make me wait. I don't even care if after I wait I still get disappointed. At least I know that, okay, mindset wise, you rate yourself. You know what I mean? But for them said who just, first timers, just throw it out there. We likes y'all, but we can't really rate y'all.
Just happy you weren't mine.
Just saying.
It was an earthquake, ex had a baby, I'm just happy you weren't mine. I wish her all the best, but I'm still happy you weren't mine. All I do is grind, so my money can't decline. Hack a sound for some wagyu with the dumplings on the side. Thought a man was the plug until he went to get his Riri. Now every time he comes, she got to drive him here to see me. Then I check my story and she always there to pre me. Our friends on a bitch and have her feeling like she Phoebe. I'm like life's a big elevator. Secretive, I tell people I'm a decorator. Benny really get to work, I'm a demonstrator. Reminding you that they ain't messing with my pen and paper. 6 figures in my bank, but I'm still feeling broke. Thank God my daughter showed me that I'm rich at home. I probably would've lost my mind if I lived alone.
See, that's the gem right there. That's the nugget I was waiting for right there. Out of all we give, you know what I'm saying? We talk about the whole being petty and this and that. It's those gems I got to really point out. To whereas I got 6 figures in my bank account, but I still feel broke. But when I really feel rich is when I come at home and look at my daughter and I see how she living and how happy she is. That's richness. That's the bar. Out of everything else in this whole song, that's the gem.
I'm still feeling broke. Thank God my daughter showed me that I'm rich at home. I probably would've
Thank God my daughter showed me that I'm rich at home. Way to go, Benny.
lost my mind if I lived alone. But ain't nobody eat if I don't bring it home.
Probably lost my mind if I was living alone. Benny, yes sir. Way to close out the song with that deep bar. I don't think a lot of some reactors caught that last one. Kudos to those who do that. But y'all know the bar manager, the realest reactors catch. We over here. This is what we do. So Benny Banks, I appreciate this. I appreciate y'all recommending this in the comment section. Sorry it took me so long to get to this. Y'all know Christmas. For those of you who know Christmas, you know Christmas is that time of the year. You don't get no rest until after New Year's, and especially in my line of work, being a DJ and being a bartender. I can't miss.